'Tis the season for an outbreak. Fa la 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 la. Rabies, measles, and the bubonic plague. Fa la 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 la. Ah, you're awake, my dearest patient. Yes, it's so very good to see you. You know you are my favorite patient. Out of all of my favoritist patients here at Arkham Sanitarium. Well, I was just about to put this brand new fresh bottle of plague on one of your branches. Yes. What is that little, I've seen this look before, a puzzled look. Just a moment. I suppose Herr Doctor has some splaining to do. Yes. And just as one of our dearest patients, Ricky Ricardo, likes to say to his wife Lucy. Yes. Well, obviously, as you can see, I have transplanted your brain into this pine tree. Yes, or no, I believe it is a Frederick fir. Frederick fir? George fir? Maybe Douglas fir, I don't know. One of those firs, yes. It was an experiment that we did to all of the patients, some human patients, some xenomorph patients. It doesn't really matter who it was. But yes, it was an experiment. It took your brain and combined it with a little seed of a pine tree, Douglas fir in your case, and planted it in a little pot of soil. Put it out in Margaret's garden. Of course, Margaret has not been seen for quite some time. I don't know, like a millennia now or something. And then we just let you grow. And look, I know it's hard for you to see, but, well, at the end of our little session here, I will show you exactly what you look like once I have finished decorating you. That is, yes. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I feel in a very a festive mood. I feel in the spirit, yes, to just decorate you with various trinkets and baubles, yes. About some things that I'm sure you are not familiar with seeing being decorated on trees, such as yourself. So, okay, well, before we begin, my dearest patient, my favoritist, dearest patient, my friend, I just want to perform a little brief checkup, okay? Just a moment. I just want to look at see how healthy your branches look. Yes, very nice. Take a look up here. Is this one here? Yes. Very good. I know you are probably in a somewhat state of shock for realizing you are now a tree, but you know how it is here. One moment you're a tree, the next moment you're a cephalopod. Another moment you are a rock. Another moment you are the universe. Another moment a void, lava, water, a cloud, so on and so forth. Okay, well, alright, well, you look in very good condition, very healthy. I just want to take a sample of one of your branches, okay, for further analysis later. But, yeah, just a moment to get my little scissors here. Maybe you might like this sound. Very relaxing. I use these scissors to remove so many different types of organs, body parts. Of course, I have a bone saw for the more difficult, stubborn, anatomical parts, yes. It's also good for clipping nose hairs, ear hairs, any other types of hairs that you wish to snipping, clip, cut. Just relax, my dear patient. Okay. Alright, let's see, which one of these wonderful little branches, so many branches you have, I don't know where to even begin. But let's just say, how about this one? Does this one seem to be in your way a little bit? Why don't we just snip this one off? Okay, get it right close. Just a little. Did that hurt? No, you didn't feel the thing? Very good. So, okay. Alright, so there we have one of your little branches. Yes. And I am going to put this into a jar for further analysis. Yes. What's that? My hat. Ah, yes. Yes, I placed an order for this not too long ago. I think it was with the Hat Man and one of his delivery men brought it here. So, anyway, so let me put this into this little container here with a little cork topper. I am not sure if you can hear that. It's a nice sound. I think you would agree. Okay. And in goes little branch. There we go. Okay. And as I stated, I will be analyzing this in my laboratory just to see how your human DNA are interconnected and spliced with the DNA of this tree, this fir. Yes, okay. All right, my dear patient, my dear friend. Now it's time for the party to start, as the saying goes. Where was I? Ah, yes. I was just about to hang up this little bottle of plague, on one of your branches somewhere, I'm not sure. Yes, but you can hear. Okay. And of course, if you're interested, you can open it up if you like. Once I am done, obviously, putting it on your, somewhere on your branches. I don't really know where yet, but yeah, it's plenty of. Oh, what happened? I swear there was a full bottle here just a moment ago. What's it did? I do not. Oh yes, so I spilled out some of the plague. Oh well, no biggie. Anyway, as I was saying, there's just a little bit left. So once it's all done, once I am all done hanging it, what's left of the plague, hanging it on yourself, one of your branches, you are free to do with it what you like. Okay, it's my gift to you. So let's put it right over here, right on one of these branches, right there. Okay, very good. All right. Let's see what I have next. How about one of the professor's toes? Yes, Professor Clemens, obviously. I'm not sure if you can see here. Do I have any plague? Looks like there's a little bit of plague there on my gloves. Let me just wipe that off. Okay. Plague, it gets everywhere. I can't stand it. Okay. I'm not sure if you can see. There. That is the tag. It tells all about what happened to the professor. Let me explain here. I'll read it to you. Name of deceased, Professor Clemens. Cause of death, chest burst. Place of death, the cafeteria here at the sanitarium. Date of death, 12/18 of the year 6349. This year, obviously. Time of death, 12:23 p.m. lunchtime. Mortician, Dr. Dave. Comments. Reanimate after 15 days. So, yes, we plan to reanimate the professor's big toe in 15 days. Or 15 days from when he passed, or when he died. We have all of his body parts. His toe, ears, fingers, etc. All in separate little jars. But some of my most favoritist patients like you, my dear friend, get some of the professor's body parts and decorated on them. And you happen to be one of those lucky patients. Yes. Let's just get the hook here. And then that out of the way. And you can there's his little toenail. Well, it's not little, but big toenail. I think this was his. I cannot remember. Left toe. Right toe. I don't think it matters too much. A toe is a toe, after all. Okay, so you can see I just was able to put the little hook right inside the bone of the toe. There. Okay. So, where should we hang this one? Let's hang it right over here. There we go. Excellent. All right, let's see what's next. How about this toothy tumor? Yes. This, what makes this so special, it also has a lot of hairs growing out of it. I'm not sure if you can see it. But I forget what particular patient this tumor was extracted from, but all of the teeth are from all kinds of different patients. And many of the staff members, including myself. Let's see, there's one of my teeth right there. That's one of my teeth there. Let's see, Iggy Manley. I believe that's one of his teeth up there. So, yes, a little side project of mine. Extract a tumor from a patient and then decorate it with teeth. Sometimes toenails. But yes, say that. Even Dr. Dave, that's one of Dr. Dave's teeth right there. Some of our patients as well. Benjamin Let's see, I think that's Benjamin's tooth right there. Yes. It makes a very pleasant sound. Wouldn't you agree, my dearest patient? Okay. So let's see, where should I hang the toothy tumor? How about somewhere right down below here? I go right down there. Oh, that's too low. A little bit higher. There we go. Excellent. Okay, moving on. Do we have next? Oh, yes. Another experiment of mine. A flying pig. Well, an attempt at creating a flying pig. Oh, and I must also explain a lot of these decorations I shrunk down with my shrinkinator. And then used my ornamentator to turn them into ornaments. It's a trick I learned from another doctor, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, yes. So this was once a life-size pig, but I shrunk it down and turned it into an ornament. It's okay. It's like in a frozen state, like a cryogenic state. I will be able to unshrink it and return it back to its normal state, but yes. So I took a willing patient from our animal ward. Pigs, donkeys, elephants, zebras, any animal that suffers from the same things that plague the humans and any other organism in the known multiverse are welcome to stay here as a sanitarium. I believe, I do not remember this particular patient's name, but I went to the Seraphim ward, the angel ward, and extracted some angel rings, implanted them into this pig, who was very kind and, of course, volunteered for this experiment, but just could not fly. It does have full control of the wings, but the wings are just not strong enough. So, unfortunately, pigs can't fly, at least with angel wings. Perhaps I should try dragon wings. They are much bigger and stronger, so, okay, so let's put this failed experiment, the flying pig. Let's hang this one up over here, somewhere high, as if it were able to fly up high. Okay, excellent. All right, moving on. Let's see, next we have this rubber chicken. Yes, this is one of the tools that we use here as part of the Arkham Sanitarium method of relaxation. I am sure you are familiar with the rubber chicken, yes. I just shrunk it down with my Shrinkinator, yes. And there we have it. Just let the rubber chicken help you to relax, my friend. You are getting very sleepy. Or maybe not, anyway. Little. See if I can peck the beak of the chicken. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Little beak. And like I said earlier, you have nothing to worry about. The rubber chicken was not harmed. It is in a frozen state. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where shall we hang the rubber chicken? Oh, how about right here? With this branch. There we go. Okay, very good. Actually, just can hang it. Hang it right on the end there. Like that. There we go. Okay. Let's see what next I have. I have this eyeball, which was extracted from. Do you want to take a guess who this eyeball once belonged to? I'll give you 3 guesses. Go ahead. Take a look. Color of the iris. I put a little hook there through it. Okay, well, if you guessed one of my eyes, you would be correct. Yes, I am human, obviously. And I just replaced this eye with another eye from another patient. But, yes, as you may know, obviously, I was born in the Dark Ages. Or was it the not-so-dark ages? I can't remember. Anyway, there's a professor, William, he's my brother. But we went our separate ways. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to just pull out one of my eyes, put a hook in it, and decorate it, hang it from one of your branches. Because after all, you are my favorite patient, yes. So, okay. Where do we want to put this? Lovely little eyeball and its nerves. Where should we hang it from? Okay. Why don't we hang it right here from this branch? There we go. We can just rest it. See if we can rest it right. It's there. And there we go. Alright. And you can stare right into my eye if you wish. Okay. See what else we have. Ah, yes. Another one of our patients from the cryptid ward. Yes. Now I know what you might be thinking. This is Bigfoot. Well, you would be correct. However, the word Bigfoot, it is a pejorative term, a slang word. This particular creature, her name is Florence Hamilton, yes. So again, I use my Slinkinator and my Ornaminator to turn her into an ornament, but calling this beautiful specimen Bigfoot is like calling me Beakface or calling Dave Fish Boy. Just very not nice, of course. So, yes. Very friendly once you get to know their species. Very hospitable, gracious, courteous, far more friendly, and docile and benevolent than most humans. Of course, present company excluded. Okay, let's see, where should we hang Miss Hamilton? Or Mrs. Hamilton, I don't really know. How about right over here? Go. Alright, excellent. Let's see, what's next? Oh, yes. A brain. Again, shrunk down and turned into an ornament. Just for this particular occasion. Do you want to take a guess at whose brain it is? I'll give you a hint. It's not mine. Yes. I'm not really sure where my brain is, but this is not it. You can take a guess if you like. Such a wonderful, exquisite specimen. But if you were to guess that this brain belonged to our patient known as Chris Krankel, then you would be correct. He was quite kind and very willing to donate his brain for my experiment. Yes. What's that? You haven't seen Chris Kringle in a while? Oh, well, I don't know what to say about that. Perhaps we might see him again in the near future. But yes, such a fascinating brain. Okay. Alright, let's see what we want to. Hang this one. Let's hang it right over here. Right about there. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Next. I have this puzzle box. You might know it as the lament configuration. You can see that I took and I shrunk the puzzle box down just a little bit, and I thought this would make a very good, fun little ornament to hang from one of your branches. And this way, should you ever feel the need to summon any one of the Cenobites, whether it's Pinhead or Butterball, Chatterer, the female Cenobite, Walnut Head, any number of them, all you need to do is, well, as the guardian, I think, likes to ask, or the homeless man, what's your pleasure? What is it you desire? And all you have to do is answer that question, and the box will open, granting you that which you desire, like I just said. Anyway, so there you have it. Do you happen to have a favorite Cenobite? Me? Well, I mean, I'm kind of fond of Pinhead. Not a patient, but once in a while, some of the Cenobites will come here. They, undergo a lot of stress and anxiety, just like any other organism. Okay, let's see. Let's hang this over here. Right there. A little bit higher. Need a heavy branch to hang it from. And there we go. Excellent. Okay. You are looking quite fabulous, if I do say so myself. Okay, let's see what's next. Ah, yes. The head of the Martian leader. Do you remember? I'm not sure if you recall, but it was, well, quite a long time ago when the Martians came and attacked Earth. They are quite a misunderstood species, race. But yes, once again I took my Shrinkinator and my ornamentator, and turns a Martian leader's head into an ornament just for the time being. I also have one of their disintegrator rays. That's a lot of fun. One thing that the Martians and I have in common is that we love to experiment on any type of other organism, people, humans, non-human, whatever. Isn't that right? Yes, you see, it is an agreement. So, you can see its brain protruding there. All right, my dearest patient. We hang this one. Let's hang the Martian leader's head right next to where your human head will be. Right there. There we go. Okay, let's see who else we have next. Oh, yes. Bubba's chainsaw. Boy, this chainsaw sure has seen a lot of action in its time. We allow Bubba out of his cage once in a while to put his chainsaw to good use. Of course, again, I use my Shrinkinator and my Ornamentator to turn it into an ornament just for this particular festive occasion. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the screams of his victims. Quite a fun little thing. Yes, okay. Let's hang this one right over here. One of these branches right there. There we go. Excellent. Okay. How are you feeling so far, my dear patient? You feeling nice and relaxed? Yes? Very good. Is my eyeball keeping you company? In addition to me, that is. Yes, okay. Speaking of me, I happen to have cloned myself and then used the Shrinkinator and the Ornamentator to turn my clone into little ornaments, as you see here. So there I am in my particular attire that I wear when I make my rounds here at the sanitarium to visit all the patients. So I thought, just have a little fun and turn a clone of myself into an ornament and hang it from you. So, okay. So let's see, where do we want to put little old me? Back over this side, I guess. Right over here. Right next to is a Martian leader's head, I guess. I suppose maybe a little bit lower. Somewhere in this vicinity. Okay, very good. Let's see, next. I have Kevin's head. Well, Cthulhu, if you're not on friendly terms with him. Once again, as you know, I use my Shrinkinator and my Ornaminator to turn Kevin's head into an ornament so I can hang it from you. And I also used my Clonator, or my Duplicator, whichever one, to make multiple copies so that I could, I have about 100 or 1,000, I think, maybe 1,000 of Kevin's heads, just like this, to hang from the different patients. So, but not every patient has my eye, only you, or the Robert Chicken. So, some ornaments are just for you, my dearest friend. But there we go. Kevin's head in all of its glory, with his tentacles, his purple eyes, yes. Even take a listen. Okay, so let's see. Where do you want to hang, Kevin? Let's go over here, I guess, this side. And we'll hang him right from this branch right here. Okay, there we go. What next do we have? Ah, yes. Another one of our very friendly patients, Mr. Bob Ross. Quite a good painter. He's taught me how to paint. I'm not quite as good as him, though. And of course, yes, again, I use my Shrinkinator and my Ornaminator to turn Mr. Ross. Of course, we reanimated him, obviously. Turned him into an ornament. So, just like that. Yes. Just like that, I turned him into an ornament. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents and happy experiments. Yes, so, Mr. Ross, yes. Where should we hang Mr. Ross? I wonder. Where do you think, Bob? Where should we hang you? Where would you like to be hung? What's that? Ah, yes, I see. That looks like a perfect place. Okay, there we go. Hang him right there. Right from that branch. Perfect. Okay, not too many left. Next we have the TARDIS. Of course, I'm sure you are very familiar. Happens to have a little wreath on the front. I really don't know why, but whatever. And it lights up. Hopefully you can see that. Are you familiar with TARDIS? It is like a time machine. We have a few of them here on the premises at Arkham Sanitarium. I like to, once in a while, instead of traveling through a rift, I just take a TARDIS for a joyride. Yes. Have you ever been to Gallifrey, the planet, the home planet for all the Time Lords? Before it was destroyed, obviously. But yeah, there we go. And I am on friendly terms with, which doctor? I think it is Dr. 4302. Yes. There we have it. Quite wonderful, quite fun. You should, maybe you would like to take a trip with me one day. In the TARDIS. Okay. Let's hang this one right over here. There we go. Okay, just two more to go. Next is a experiment of mine. I took a human baby and swapped its head out for that with a head of a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or is it a baby raptor? I cannot remember. But yes, there are some little baby dinosaurs with human baby heads on them running around in the sanitarium. And of course, there are little human babies running around with the heads of various dinosaurs attached to them. So quite a very fun experiment. Of course, shrunk down with my Shrinkinator and placed into this state of suspended animation, just like Mr. Ross and etc. Okay. This was quite a fun little experiment. I can't wait to see them when they grow up. You have the little teeth. Little baby fingers right there. Okay. And then let's hang this one up on the top. It's very heavy. Needs a very strong branch. Okay, and then the last ornament is one of my leather gloves. Yes. So this is going to go right on the very top. Some people like to put a star up there, but, well, I'm going to put my leather glove, because you are my most special patient. Okay, right up on top. And there you go, my friend. So now what I'm going to do is turn you around, so that way everyone out there, outside of the room, can look into the room and see you in all of your glorious splendor. Okay, my friend? And then I will come back in about a week or so and remove all of the trinkets and ornaments. And if you want to remain a tree at that time, that's up to you. Okay? So if you'll excuse me, I have many other patients to decorate. It was wonderful to see you, my dearest friend, and I hope to be visiting you again, and I know I still owe you body modification session treatment. For now, take care, my dearest patient, and I'll be seeing you again sometime soon. Au revoir. Au revoir. Let's get you turned around. Tis the season for an outbreak.